What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on the Unblockable achievement in Madden NFL 23. To unlock this achievement or trophy, we must create a sack or tackle for loss after a pass rush move win using 3 different pass rush moves. So real quick, I'm going to put the 5 different pass rush moves here on the screen. We need to execute 3 of these, so you can choose whichever 3 you want. To speed rush, you simply need to hold down right trigger. All the other ones you want to make sure you do not hold down right trigger. There's one for holding up on the right stick, one for holding down on the right stick, one for holding left or right, and then one for doing an uppercut motion on the right stick. Again, you just need to execute 3 of these different moves to be able to unlock the achievement or trophy. The easiest way to do this is to play against a second controller. So we're going to start up a play now game against a second controller. I'm going to go ahead and select the 49ers as they have a really good defense, and we're going to end up doing this with Nick Bosa. For the team that we're going to face, you can go ahead and pick any team. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Seahawks because they aren't that great this year. Well, I guess they just beat the Broncos and Russell Wilson, but I digress. So yeah, we're going to do 49ers versus Seahawks. In terms of difficulty, I do recommend playing on all Madden because it gives you much more control. And also, you want to make sure that we're playing in simulation, not arcade. After that, go ahead and start up the game. And first and foremost, we need to make sure the 49ers, the team that we're playing with, is on defense. Now, when you start the game, you have a 50-50 chance on whether you receive the ball or not. If you end up receiving the ball as the 49ers, we need to give it back to the Seahawks, so you can just go ahead and run it back into your own end zone for a safety. That'll have you kick it right back to the Seahawks. Once the Seahawks have the ball, again, we need to execute 3 of those pass rush moves that I showed you. Now, in terms of plays, I recommend grabbing the second controller, the one that is the Seahawks, and make sure you choose some sort of deep pass. After that, you want to get player 1 and choose some sort of blitz. This is going to help a little bit, but really you could do this with any plays, both on player 1 or player 2, because we're going to be manually controlling most of this ourselves. So what you want to do is press B or circle on PlayStation to change your player until you're controlling Nick Bosa. Now, what you want to do is hike the ball with player 2, the Seahawks. Once you hike it, you want to execute one of those pass rush moves that I showed you. Let's go ahead and start off with the speed rush. To speed rush, you simply hold down right trigger or R2 on PlayStation and basically turbo towards the quarterback. And as long as you end up tackling them for a loss, that will end up counting as one of the 3 we need. Once you execute these pass rush moves, it will either turn green or red. Green obviously means that the pass rush move was successful. If it turns red, it's not going to count. You'll need to try that pass rush move again. Now, in terms of the other pass rush moves, some of the easier ones would be the bull rush. To do this, you hold down on the right stick while approaching the lineman, or you can hold up on the right stick while approaching the lineman for a rip move. To do a club, you need to hold left or right on the right stick while approaching the lineman, and finally, the last move is the spin, which is the uppercut motion on the right stick once you're approaching the lineman. After you end up executing 3 of these moves, you'll end up unlocking the Unblockable achievement worth 40 gamer score. Make sure you guys stay tuned in with the channel as I'm releasing video guides for every single achievement and trophy in Madden NFL 23. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 12 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, Kegger101, Kana25, GamerTagNation.com, Rockmano44, and Fabio Novato. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.